You know that feeling when a car brand you thought you already understood suddenly does something that completely changes the game. Well, get ready for that. Because what you're about to see isn't just another Mazda. It's the future of Mazda. The 2026 Mazda EZ60 PHEV isn't here to impress, it's here to redefine what we expect from plug-in hybrids. So, buckle up, because what Mazda just revealed might be the most surprising SUV of the year. Let's start with the part that had the whole automotive world buzzing, the design. At first glance, the EZ60 PHEV doesn't even look like a hybrid. It looks like a luxury electric SUV that somehow came out of a concept car show and straight onto the road. Mazda didn't hold back. From every angle, this thing screams futuristic elegance. The front fascia is pure aggression. Mazda's signature Kodo design language evolves here into something sharper, more emotional, and more premium. That massive grille blends seamlessly with the LED matrix headlights, giving it an almost human expression. It looks alive. It looks confident. The aerodynamic lines on the side slice through air like a blade, while the rear, oh man, the rear looks like something you'd expect from a high-end European brand. The full-width taillight bar glows like a heartbeat, and those sculpted curves give the EZ60 the kind of stance that makes people stop and stare. Mazda didn't just design an SUV, they designed an experience. Now, I know what you're thinking. Looks are great, but what's underneath that beautiful body? Here's where things get shocking. Under the hood, Mazda has taken a daring leap. A 2.5-liter Skyactiv G engine paired with a dual-electric motor setup and a massive high-capacity battery pack. Combined output: 380 horsepower. Yeah, you heard that right. 380 horses in a Mazda hybrid SUV. And it doesn't stop there. The instant torque from those electric motors launches this thing from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just under 5.5 seconds. That's faster than you'd ever expect from a plug-in hybrid. It's smoother than most EVs, yet more thrilling than most gas SUVs. It's a strange, beautiful balance between raw power and clean conscience. But the real magic happens in how it feels on the road. Mazda has always been known for its driver-focused engineering. The zoom zoom spirit in the EZ60 PHEV keeps that soul alive. The steering feels incredibly precise, the suspension balances comfort and control perfectly, and with the newly tuned all-wheel drive system, this SUV can handle corners like it's reading your mind. Whether you're gliding through city streets or carving mountain roads, the EZ60 gives you that feeling Mazda fans crave: connection. Let's pause for a second, though, because this is where things get interesting. Most people expect plug-in hybrids to compromise, to sacrifice something for the sake of efficiency. But Mazda didn't build this car to compromise. They built it to challenge expectations. You can drive up to 45 miles purely on electric power. 45. That means your daily commute could literally cost you nothing in fuel. Plug it in at night, drive all day without a drop of gas, and then, when you want to hit the highway or go off-grid, that gasoline engine kicks in seamlessly, extending your range to over 600 miles. Imagine that, an SUV that's efficient enough to save the planet, but powerful enough to scare sports cars. And just wait until you step inside. The interior of the 2026 Mazda EZ60 PHEV might just be the most luxurious cabin Mazda has ever built. When you open the door, you're greeted by a world of refinement: premium Nappa leather seats with precise stitching, a minimalist dashboard with real wood accents, and an ambient lighting system that changes tone with your driving mode. Everything feels soft, solid, and intentional. Mazda didn't just focus on tech, they focused on emotion. The 12.3-inch infotainment display floats seamlessly above the dash, supporting Apple CarPlay and Android Auto wirelessly, but the real gem is the new Mazda Connect Plus system, powered by AI, which learns your driving habits and adjusts everything from seat temperature to suspension response before you even think about it. There's a heads-up display projected onto the windshield, a panoramic sunroof that floods the cabin with light, and an upgraded Bose 14-speaker system that turns every drive into a private concert. The rear seats, they recline, they heat, and they've got more legroom than any previous Mazda SUV. It's a quiet, elegant sanctuary on wheels. But here's the part that really stuns people: the tech that's hidden beneath the surface. Mazda has gone all in on smart driving assistance. The EZ60 comes loaded with the next-gen iActiveSense suite, including adaptive cruise control, lane trace assist, blind spot view, 360 degrees monitoring, and even an AI-powered driver attention monitor that can detect fatigue or distraction. And if you think that's cool, listen to this, the EZ60 can park itself. Literally. You step out, press a button on your smartphone, and watch it slide perfectly into a tight spot. Try not to smile at that. Now, let's talk about performance and drive feel in detail, because this is where the EZ60 PHEV becomes truly special. Mazda designed it to bridge the gap between electric serenity and mechanical emotion. In pure EV mode, it's silent, smooth, and eerily calm like gliding through air. The instant torque from the electric motors gives you that immediate push that EV drivers love, while the regenerative braking system feels perfectly tuned, not too harsh, not too artificial. Switch to hybrid mode, though, and you feel the heart of Mazda beating again. The 2.5-liter engine hums with quiet confidence, blending power and efficiency in a way that feels completely natural. There's no lag, no weird transition, it's all seamless. You can even choose your mode: EV, hybrid, or sport. In sport mode, the EZ60 PHEV sharpens up, the throttle response tightens, and suddenly you forget you're driving a plug-in hybrid. You're driving something much more emotional. Now, I promised a twist, right? Here it comes. While most people expected the 2026 EZ60 PHEV to start at a sky-high price tag, Mazda shocked everyone during the reveal. The base model fully equipped with standard AWD, advanced safety features, and that hybrid powertrain starts at around $49,000 in the US market. Yeah, under 50 grand. And if you want the top of the line, signature, trim with all the luxury upgrades, it'll cost you around $59,000. Compare that to rivals from Lexus, BMW, or Mercedes offering similar performance and you're saving tens of thousands. That's not just competitive, that's disruptive. Mazda has made something incredibly smart here. They've taken hybrid technology, made it emotional, and priced it within reach. But here's the thing: this isn't just a smart car, it's a statement. It's Mazda saying, we're done playing it safe. They're entering 2026 with confidence, style, and a brand new identity that challenges the entire mid-luxury SUV market. Let's take a moment to talk about speed and handling because numbers don't lie. Top speed: 135 miles per hour. 0 to 60, 5.5 seconds flat. Towing capacity: 3,500 pounds. Efficiency: up to 85 mpg when driven smartly in hybrid mode. That's the kind of performance profile that makes this SUV versatile in every sense. You can take your family on a road trip, or you can take it to a mountain pass and drive like a rebel. It does both effortlessly. And for those wondering about build quality, the EZ60 is crafted on Mazda's new scalable architecture platform, improving rigidity, comfort, and overall balance. The battery pack is integrated into the floor, lowering the center of gravity, which makes the handling sharper and stability better. The result: a car that feels grounded, responsive, and alive. Even at high speeds, the EZ60 feels planted. That's classic Mazda DNA right there, engineering precision that makes driving fun again. Another thing that makes this car stand out is Mazda's commitment to sustainability. The EZ60 PHEV uses eco-friendly materials throughout its cabin: vegan leather options, recycled fibers in the carpeting, and even plant-based soft-touch surfaces. Mazda's not just talking about going green, they're actually doing it. Combine that with the car's ability to run entirely on electric power for short distances, and you've got one of the most responsible SUVs of 2026. Now imagine this: you're driving through downtown Los Angeles or central London, traffic all around you, but your EZ60 PHEV is gliding silently, no emissions, no noise. People glance at it, trying to figure out what kind of SUV it is. You park, unplug, and walk away knowing you just drove something that's smarter, cleaner, and more stylish than anything else around. That's the feeling Mazda wants to give you: freedom with purpose. So, who's this car for? It's for the driver who loves the thrill of the open road but also wants to be part of the future. It's for families who want practicality, safety, and technology in one beautiful package. And honestly, it's for anyone who thought hybrids were boring. Because the EZ60 PHEV proves they don't have to be. By now, you're probably thinking, wait, a Mazda that looks this good, drives this well, and starts under 50 grand. Yeah, it sounds unreal. But that's exactly what's happening. The 2026 Mazda EZ60 PHEV isn't a dream. It's the moment Mazda finally steps up to compete head-to-head with premium brands, while keeping that authentic, soulful driving experience they've always been known for. And before we wrap this up, let me leave you with a thought. Mazda could have played it safe, they could have built another predictable crossover. Instead, they built something emotional, something intelligent, something that reminds us why we fell in love with driving in the first place. The EZ60 PHEV isn't just a car, it's a conversation between the past and the future. A reminder that progress doesn't have to be cold or distant, it can be passionate, it can be human. So, if you're looking for the car that brings performance, design, and innovation together in one jaw-dropping package, the 2026 Mazda EZ60 PHEV is it. And trust me, once you see it on the road, you'll know exactly what I mean. If you want more deep dive reviews like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and join the Power Ride family, where we uncover the cars shaping the future of driving. Because the 2026 Mazda EZ60 PHEV, it just set a new standard, and it's only the beginning.